Hey guys, Alia here. I hope you're all doing great. So on this video today, I'm going to talk about self-love. And this video is for you if you're at a place right now where you feel like, I know that I should be loving myself more. I know that I should be pouring into my own cup. I know that I should be prioritizing myself more, being kinder to myself, but I'm not. So on this video, I'm going to talk to you about, 3 reasons as to why that might be. So first of all, I'll just talk a little bit about self-love. What is self-love? We hear this term so much. Well, self-love is about how much positive regard you have for your well-being, for your happiness. So it's about how much you prioritize your well-being and happiness. And there are so many studies now which show that self-love is such a huge, important factor when it comes to your mental health. There are a number of things that contribute to the amount of love we have, such as our upbringing, our parents, our family, our environments, the experiences we've had in our lives. All of these things play a part. But on this video today, I'm going to share with you 3 things that you're doing that are holding you back from loving yourself the way that you should be. The number one reason is you're scared. You're scared. And that's because, change is scary. It's scary when you don't know what's on the other side. If you're so used to, playing small all the time, you've been used to shrinking yourself, you've been used to, speaking to yourself in a negative way, being unkind to yourself, hiding away, then yes, it's scary to start making changes. You might be staying in toxic relationships and friendships because you believe that, you'll never meet anyone else or you won't make any other friends. Maybe you've been holding yourself back from expressing yourself, from speaking up because you feel that people are going to judge you if you suddenly do that. You're holding yourself back from wanting a promotion, from starting your side business because you're like, what if I fail? What if it all goes wrong? So right now, the fear of the unknown is keeping you stuck. You don't know what's on there. It's really scary what could be on that side. You don't want to, you're just scared. You're like, I don't want to know. I don't want to test it. I'm going to stay here. I know this is safe. This is comfortable. I'm going to stay here. But my question to you is, how happy are you staying here where you are right now? And if not, very happy, how much are you valuing yourself? How much are you loving yourself by staying in a situation that, really isn't good for you? It's bringing you down. It's holding you back. It's making you feel exhausted. So you don't know what's on the other side, but you do know where you are now. And something to think about is, what if on the other side of your fear is everything you ever wanted? What if you actually end up meeting your soulmate? What if you end up flourishing in your career? What if you end up building your brand and starting your side business? What if you end up doing all those things? But right now, you don't know because you are staying stuck in where you are now with what you do know. So that's number 1, you're scared. So number 2 is you feel guilty. How dare I love myself? How dare I be kind to myself? How dare I prioritize myself when I have parents, when I have a partner, when I have kids, when I have friends? How can I be so selfish? Does this sound familiar? If so, don't worry, this is so common. This is something that pops up all the time. But I'm sure you've heard of the phrase self-love, self-care is not selfish. And that's because it isn't. You might think that always being selfless and self-sacrificing is the right thing to do. But let me ask you, how does it make you feel? Probably pretty tired, exhausted, depleted, and emotionally drained, right? Again, how much are you loving yourself and valuing yourself by allowing yourself to feel that way? When you start to pour into your own cup, when you start to love yourself and give to yourself more, you then give to others from a place of having that full cup, from being much happier, from having more energy. You get to be more present with other people and give to them from a place of feeling full rather than feeling empty and drained. And guess what? When you start to love yourself, you naturally start to become an inspiration for others. So something that my clients share with me all the time is that from them learning how to love themselves more, from them learning how to feel happier in their own skin, feel more confident, what they start doing is they start teaching other people how to feel happier, how to love themselves more, how to be more confident as well. So they literally you end up spreading positivity, you end up spreading this love to other people as well. You know, you're like, I feel so good, I want to share it with other people and help them to feel great as well. So by loving yourself, you're actually helping the world to love themselves more as well. How amazing is that? So number 2, the second reason is you feel guilt. So number 3, the third and final reason as to why you're not loving yourself as much as you should be is because you don't know where to start. You know, you hear so much now about, yeah, love yourself more, practice self-love, but you're like, I don't know, what is that? What does that look like? You know, you're so used to talking to yourself in a negative way. You're so used to holding yourself back. You're so used to finding yourselves in negative situations. That's just what you've been doing. It's what you know. So to suddenly start mixing things up, it's like, I don't know how, I don't know where, I'm just not going to bother because I don't know. So yes, self-love is a journey and it's something that grows over time. And there are loads of different things that you can do to build your self-love and start making self-love a part of who you are. But I'm going to share with you one thing on this video today of what you can do to start right now, what you can do today to start building your self-love. That is you being super intentional about loving yourself more. It's you making the decision to say, yes, you know what, from today, I'm going to say yes to myself. From today, I'm making the commitment to loving myself more. And you might be thinking, well, yeah, I do this already. This is what I do all the time. But there's a difference. There's a big difference between kind of wishing it and saying, oh, I wish I was happier. I wish I loved myself more. I wish things were different. And actually being intentional and saying, right, from today, I am someone who loves themselves. I am someone who, yeah, I love myself. I'm worthy. I am saying yes to myself. So what I invite you to do, following on from this video, is to do this. Just make the decision from today that things are different for you. From today, you are dedicating yourself to being someone who loves themselves consistently, even when things get difficult. And just observe, you know, the shift in your energy. Just observe the difference in how you feel, in how you start to show up. So that's my third reason for you, is not knowing where to start. I hope you've enjoyed this video and you found it useful. As always, I would love to hear from you. You know, what are your thoughts? Where are you right now on your journey? Do any of those resonate with you? Either 1, 2, or 3. Did something hit home for you and you're like, yes, that's the reason why I'm not loving myself more? Or maybe you've been on a journey where you were at that place before, but now you've grown, you've evolved on your journey, and actually you have dedicated to loving yourself more. And you've noticed the change. Let me know in the comments below. So I'm sending you lots of love and have